What's up, Guardians? I'm back bringing you the Vyllence in this latest video, where today I'm going to be talking about the Iron Banner's newest rifle, the Unbent tree. Now, for the most part, all Unbent trees come with the same perks with slightly different variations. I've had so many of these drop for me while playing Iron Banner with the same perks that I've just infused them into some of my other favorite primaries like the Hung Jury. But I saw that there was some potential in this one, so I decided to keep it. As you guys can see, this one that I'm using has braced frame, armor piercing rounds, and hidden hand activated on it, which makes for a pretty good combination for this archetype weapon. Although it's not the best out there, I've seen some that come with perfect balance, counterbalance, and high caliber rounds, which fire like a friggin' laser and it just melts people. Now, for the bullet hose archetype, it would have been great to have crowd control and glass half full, but I haven't seen that combination on any of them so far. Now, as far as looks goes, this gun is an ugly ass weapon. I'm like, seriously, come on, Bungie, this looks like something that kids in third world countries would play with. I'm seriously wondering who thought that a lead pipe with pieces of metal and wood tied on with Velcro straps would actually make a very good looking weapon, but it does not. But anyway, looks on everything, right? Let's try this gun out in both PvE and PvP like we usually do and see how well it performs. Now, as far as PvE is concerned, this gun does not work that well. It's okay, it does what it's supposed to do in that it kills enemies, but the time to kill is so friggin' high that you're better off with using anything else, really. Hidden hand is a pretty good perk to have on these guns, but with brace frame dropping the magazine size by a considerable amount, you probably have to reload 2 or 3 times to kill a single enemy, which is not good. And unfortunately, you do need brace frame on a gun like this, because without it, the gun kicks like a friggin' mule. You wouldn't be able to hit anything unless it's point blank or if it's huge like the Fallen Walker. Now, if this gun could drop with perks that actually give you bonus damage like crowd control or glass half full, it probably wouldn't be so bad. Unfortunately, I haven't gotten that to drop as yet. I'm not sure if it drops for anyone or if it even drops with those perks at all. Therefore, using this gun in PvE just is not a viable option. But then again, I wouldn't be expecting anyone to be using this archetype of auto rifle in PvE at all. If that's the case, you'd rather be using something else with a higher impact, lower rate of fire ratio, because those guns actually kill enemies faster, and especially the raid weapon, the Genesis Chain, it actually has perks that assist in killing enemies faster. So in summary, if you like auto rifles and you're looking for something to carry into strikes on the raid with that will, melt enemies fast, then don't look at this weapon. Stick with the Zalo Supercell or the Outbreak Prime, which are both top-notch PvE weapons. But if you're trying to save that exotic slot for the Gallahorn, which I perfectly understand, then your best bet's just sticking with the Genesis Chain or upgrading one of your favorite Year 2 auto rifles. Now, when it comes to PvP, this gun tells a different story, or more like a movie where you need to bring popcorn because it melts Guardians like butter. Oh, I got jokes! But on a serious note, this gun in the right hands is capable of slaying multiple targets. Now, since they nerfed this archetype of auto rifle, it hasn't been doing as much damage as it used to if you remember the terror days of Doctrine of Passing. But for some reason, this gun still works pretty well and I'm actually pleasantly surprised by it. But remember that the perks also play into the use of the gun as well, so you need to ensure that whatever perks you're using give you a good amount of stability, at least as much stability as you have reload speed, and also you want to get as much range as possible as you can get out with this gun. Now, I know that this archetype of auto rifle was meant to be used on mid to close quarters combat, but if you plan on using this gun at that distance on anyone who's packing any special, whether it be a sidearm, a shotgun, or a fusion rifle, guess what? You're gonna lose that engagement. So I recommend squeezing as much range as possible out of this gun, even if you have to sacrifice a little bit of stability and just compensate for the kick. By doing that, you can hang back a little bit and just empty a magazine into them while they charge at you or they try to retreat for cover, and most likely they'll be dead before they get close to wherever they're going. No, you won't win every single encounter with this gun, especially if you're lone wolfing it and you're going up against a more skilled player or you're getting double teamed. But in those scenarios, you'll find yourself either trading with a single target or at least taking one of them down with you. I don't think I've ever gone negative with this gun, but that's just me. If you're not as versed in PvP as an average no-lifer, then just stick with your teammates. And trust me, nothing is more annoying than getting double teamed by 2 people using this gun. Well, maybe 2 people using the Thorn, but So in summary, if you've gotten this gun during this month's Iron Banner, and I'm quite sure if you've been playing Iron Banner for any considerable amount of time, then you've gotten like a bunch of them right now sitting down in your character's vault, then take a look at them. See which one of them have a decent perk combination and take it for a spin. And if you don't like any of them or none of them are worth your time, then you can just infuse them. But I'm quite sure you don't need me telling you guys that now, do you? Anyway guys, so ends my video review of the Unbent tree. I apologize to all my subscribers and to all my regular viewers. I know I've not been putting out as much content as I used to, but thanks so much for sticking around through the hard times, you know? A lot of real life crap's been happening to me, and being honest, a lot of the games that I play nowadays have been going through this long content drought, and there have not been much inspiration to do any videos on it, especially considering that a lot of them are being done by other more famous YouTubers anyway. So yeah, I've been trying to focus on my other channels as well as improve my personal life, but since the Rise of Iron update came out, I've been trying to catch up, and with the help of my friends and my clansmates, hopefully I'll be able to, you know, play more often and put out more videos for you guys. Thanks for watching this video guys. Let me know what you think about the Unbent tree in the comment section below or on Facebook or Twitter. I still have those. Smack the thumbs up button, subscribe or share with your friends if you'd like to see or hear more from me. I'm thinking about setting up a Patreon account, but I'd rather get more, you know, more of a following before I do that. Until next time, stay legendary Guardians. God, I miss saying that.